everyone, it's Andy with the Reverb Tone Report. You know, when it comes to K-style overdrives, probably the thing that comes under most scrutiny is what choice of germanium diodes are in the circuit. Now, the Archer from Rockett Audio Designs has been around for quite a few years, and they've settled upon their favorite choice, but now they've given you everything under the sun with a rotary switch. So let's check out the Archer Select. The Rockett Archer Select attempts to put to bed all the debate on which diodes are the most magical in this K-style circuit. With Rockett's deluxe version, you can select from a total of 6 new old stock germanium diodes or even LEDs for maximum clean boost. Best of all, you can A/B between the stock germanium OA10s and your favorite rotary selection with the left foot switch. This not only gives you 7 total flavors, but you can utilize this switch as a boost since the diodes are arranged from lowest to highest forward voltage. As a bonus, there's a dedicated DI output complete with speaker sim and ground switch for those that want to monitor their overdrive signal or send it to other places and apply effects later. Rockett pedals house the Archer Select in a hefty enclosure, which you can find in gold or a limited version in red exclusively here on Reverb. I'm going to start with the stock germanium selection and then go to the first one on the rotary knob, and there really is a huge difference between those first 2 settings. Now as you kind of climb through, it's a little bit more subtle, so I'm going to try to create some riffs that are really going to enhance those qualities, but mainly pay attention to the mid-range voicing and the compression amount. So that one is pretty obvious. There's a bit more output in the first selection and a little bit more hair around the edges. Let's go to the second one. So there's a little bit more low mids there, and it shouldn't be a surprise they sound so great because those are the ones used on the original clones. If I had to describe that one, I'd say it's a bit more warm and kind of that woody character. So if you had something like a 335, that would really embellish that, that mid-range vocalness. Or if you didn't want to emphasize that, you could avoid that one on a semi-hollow and go to something like the first setting, which is a bit more compressed and flat. Let's try out some P90s, mainly because they have a really different mid-range voicing, and you start to hear different things when you go through the different clipping selections. I'm going to lower the gain here, which does let a bit more of the clean signal through, but you're still hearing some differences, especially when you have the tone a little bit more opened up. And knowing what we know about the LED and how it interacts with the least amount of clipping and the highest headroom, let's just crank up the output and back off on the gain in that LED mode just to get a little bit more overdrive out of an amp that's just kind of already cooking on its own. Well, there you go, the Archer Select, letting you choose your own magical diode combination. And you can find it in gold or KTR red exclusively here on Reverb. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.